Tokenization is one of the most important topics in crypto. It's all about bringing real-world assets on-chain so that trading of real-world assets is really easy and traceable on-chain. And one of the most important classes of this kind of assets that are being tokenized is stocks, and we're going to see that right now, because right now you can already buy a couple of stocks on Jupiter as well as Bybit, Kraken, and a bunch of other places, which is pretty amazing. And in this video I'm going to talk about tokenization as well as what's coming for the retail in crypto next, because there's some cool announcements coming from Robinhood as well, which are very well into this direction. So first of all, xStocks is bringing some of the assets already. You can find, actually there will be a lot of them. We're going to follow through what's happening, and you can already find them on Jupiter and also a couple of exchanges. So that's really amazing. You can buy Tesla X with USDC or Solana if you want to. Really cool stuff, and this means really a lot for crypto. So why it's important? It's because easiness of moving capital. You don't have to have multiple brokers, multiple banks for accessing stocks, for doing all the transactions. Crypto in the end gives you this promise that you will have all in one place. From one wallet you'll be able to have a card, because you have those cards coming to your wallets, to the MetaMask card, but also cards from Coinbase, Bybit, and other places. And then you'll also be able to buy stocks from the same place, buy meme coins from the same place, and also buy things like collectibles, maybe real estate at some point, maybe cars. So it's going to be really amazing, and you'll be able to have those bank accounts basically in the form of crypto. And I think that's really cool. I really like this idea of crypto, and it seems we're going to that direction, because traditional finance, Robinhood and banks and all the funds of this world, starting with of course BlackRock, Blackstone, are thinking about tokenization. Tokenization, this is one of the biggest topics they're thinking about. So right now we have xStocks bringing a couple of stocks that you're going to buy. Starting with Bybit, you will have my link down below in the description. Also, Kraken FX user will be able to access that. 55 stocks across 185 countries, trading 24 hours a day, 5 days a week, year round, which is pretty cool. And you'll be able to withdraw that directly to self-custodial wallets, which is also pretty amazing. So this is DeFi ready, integrated from day one. Also, it gives you a couple of cool ideas, because you'll be able to probably connect that with, for example, some kind of a lending services. Maybe you'll be able to use, for example, Tesla stocks for a collateral to buy Ethereum or Dogecoin or something like that. So there are really great ideas for stacking those kind of financial products all together, and I think this is really cool. xStocks is also launching today on Camino Finance, so user will be able to swap directly through the new Camino swap and then use it as the collateral on Solana's biggest lending protocol. So that's already happening with stocks that are already live, like Tesla. So this is really cool stuff. It's also on Radium, on Jupiter, so all is pretty cool here. And from the start you have this list of tokens. So available today you have SpaceX, Apple, Nvidia, Tesla, Meta, Google, Coinbase, QQQ, Circle, and MicroStrategy, and many more are coming. This many more is on this list, xstocks.com, and you will see that there are many interesting stocks coming. Amazon is coming, for example. There are different. Berkshire Hathaway is coming. Cisco is coming. Coca-Cola. Many very well-known stocks are coming to the crypto market being tokenized. So I think this is a really great occasion to get into that, and there will be this integration of traditional finance crypto. I'm super excited about this development. I think it really makes it, especially with integration like Camino, and at some point maybe with something like Ava as well. We're going to see really cool stuff happening because of that, because you will have this interplay between stocks and crypto, and this will be just one big market, and you can easily buy it here and then use it as a collateral to do some other stuff. Really amazing. Also, I mentioned Robinhood, and this is also what having they had a conference just recently where they announced a couple of things. But first of all, they announced their own chain. So Robinhood will have their own L2 chain on Arbitrum, or building with Arbitrum technology. That's unclear to me right now. But they're also pretty big on tokenization, and of course, they're going to bring the IPO stocks, the traditional tokenized assets, just like I mentioned with xStocks. But what they're going to do as well, and this is going to be super big as well, is they're going to bring private stock tokens. So the coins related to tokenization of SpaceX and OpenAI tokens that the stocks that you can't buy on the open market. You'll be able to trade some flow, at least of it. You'll be able to trade on with crypto, which is really amazing. And I think this will give access to more investing opportunities going forward. There will be also other pre-IPO stock trading for private companies. So this is really internet capital markets. This is as intended for some of the markets, and this might fix actually going for some of the companies public, or at least with some of the stock, because you can this way you can tokenize without going to the exchange. You can trade with private companies. This would be really, really amazing. You would have markets for private companies that are not listed anywhere on any kind of stock exchange. And I think this is a win-win scenario, because usually with stock exchange listing, you have to go through a lot of additional administrative issues. You have to provide different kind of statements. With tokenization, it will be much simpler. Of course, it will be also a little bit more risky on the side of basically like for the VCs. You'll be a VC of your own, trading private stocks. But this is amazing, and I really like the idea where it's going to go. So this is it. Thank you for watching. You'll find the links down below in the description if you want to start with Bybit or Kraken and try or go directly on chain for trading. Thank you for watching. See you in the next video.